Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming back as always. I appreciate it. Really hope you're having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel as always on Deluxe. All right, let's do another Transformer review. Yeah. So we're going to do one of those things where I just take something off the shelf because I have a lot to choose from, and we're going to review it. Why not? So we're going to do something. This is one of my favorite molds from the Chug line, the Cyclonus, but this is the Transformers Collectors Club Shatteredglass Cyclonus. As you know, Shatteredglass, the Decepticons are good, Autobots are bad, and they did a Shatteredglass version of Cyclonus. Like I said, it's one of my favorites from the line. And I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited to get into this guy and everything. So, but before we do that, let's just learn a little tidbit about this fella. All right, take it away. Yeah. All right, so this came out back in 2010. My God, it's been 10 years. So this was a Transformers Collector Club exclusive Cyclonus from the Shatteredglass world and everything, or universe. So a little tidbit about him was Cyclonus has always found loyalty to be merely a means to the end. However, the war has changed and Cyclonus may have changed as well. With the help of his new Targetmaster, Cyclonus, Cyclonus seeks to leave his old ways behind so that he can once again be deemed a worthy soldier in the Decepticon ranks. Now, it came with the box. Here's a picture of the box and everything. Really nicely done and everything. So yeah, like I say, he was a deluxe size figure from the Shatteredglass universe. He has a Decepticon Targetmaster, basically just a recolor of the Cyclonus from the classics line and everything. So there's a little tidbit about him, not a whole lot, but some pretty cool stuff and everything. Well, alright, here is Shatteredglass Cyclonus in his alt mode, and you got his little Targetmaster Cyclonus, which is a recolor of a Nightstick from Cyclonus. So we'll just take a look at him real quick. And there he is, got a nice little red plastic to him and everything. Not much paint at all. There he is in his pew-pew. Easy transformation. Flip his legs out, tab that in up there, move that back. Move his little feetsies down. And there you go. That is it. So he does have some silver paint on his face. I don't think that might be red paint on his eyes as well. I'd have to see that. But so no articulation for the head. Does go around with the hand or the arms. 90 degrees for the arm bend or for the elbow bend. And that's about it. And he does have a little, I wouldn't even call that, well, I guess it's an ab crunch, just cause a transformation. You want to call it that. Kick up. You can go back a little bit, but the barrel gets in the way. And he does have a toe tilt up. So, 10 years old, not much articulation for the Targetmaster, but that's Cyclonus right there. All right, let's look at the man of the hour, and he does fit up there. You just saw that. So put him to the side. And here is Cyclonus in his little jet mode. Looks really good. I like it. He does have some landing gears. You can flip those up right there. Flip that up. So you got some silver paint right here. And you got some translucent blue for the windows in the cockpit. You got some kind of gray paint right here. And right here as well. Nicely done. It's got some swirly plastic in there. Got some swirls in there. Looks good. I like it. This does retract if you don't want it out, but it's supposed to be out. So we'll push it out right there. Then the back, it's kind of messy, a little jumbled up and everything. Then underneath, got some nice paint right there as well. And these knees are painted. My knees are kind of losing the paint and everything. So, but it's 10 years old, But we'll see more of that in bot mode. But it's really cool, And I always wondered, how did Galvatron fit in Cyclonus? They were the same size, man. That's some mass shift shaping and everything. So, yeah, I always wondered how he was able to ride in Cyclonus. It's just weird, but the 80s, you gotta love it. So there you go. That is the alt mode for Shatteredglass Cyclonus. And there's Bumblebee, tracks and sights weight for some scale. And Cryptogonics, a bottle of water and some crappy toilet paper. More scale. Alright, it's transformation time. Yay! So, retract that. Move that there. Move that there. Move that there. Alright, what you want to do is untab this. His arms. Like that. You want to untab that and extend them. You want to come down here and flip out the hands if you want to. Okay. And move these out of the way up there. Then do the same thing. And tab it right there. Extend them. And then, there you go. Forgot to show you those were boosters. I didn't tell you anything about that, but there you go. And then transform the feet or legs are pretty cool. Kind of extend those out. Move the toe out. Move the back toe out. And you just collapse them together. There you go. Let's do it again. Down there. Extend the toe. And do it again. Extend the toe. And go down. And collapse that together. And there you go. You got the legs. So what you want to do with this part, you want to open that up, reveal the head, move this in like that, collapse the chest, turn the head around. Then you're going to take this little tab right here, put it in there, move those like that. Now you want to untab this as well. You want to move that back there so you can have clearance for the fist. And let's do it again, why not? Tab that right there, untab that, move that back, move that in there, and there you go, folks. That is how you transform Shatteredglass Cyclonus. Neato potato. And there he is holding his little Targetmaster, bringing the Crocus. Yeah, right there, pretty cool. You can store it back there if you want to. He has a spot. I don't think it, makes it look a little more backpack. That looks perverted, but you can if you want to. You have your choice. It's your transform. You do whatever you want. You can have it back there as well. So that is all the options he has with his little Targetmaster bringing the Crocus. All right, let's take a look at the sculpt work and the articulation of him. Nice head sculpt, and his horns are painted orange. And he's got some light piping, a little blue light piping right there. So if you put it up against the light, you'll see some blue eyes. And his face is painted too, this kind of a tannish brown. So the only thing head movement he has is side to side. Nothing up or down, and no attitude. And this is a little, these give a little way. Don't, press on too much, a little soft plastic. But, all right, moving along. So moving along, you got this right here. It's also painted the same as this. And then you got the Decepticon symbol, and now mine's got a little rubbing off right there, which really sucks. And then you got the orange paint right here for the abdomen and the stomach area. And you got the tannish kind of gray right there for the crotch area. Now moving on to the arms, you can go up to about right there. Not much there. Now this can go all the way around. And then you got like a 90 degrees. Does it have a elbow swivel? It does not. Oh, elbow swivel, that sucks. That's this right here if you want to do that, but it doesn't have a, back and forth or anything. So that's but 10 years old, they didn't really have a lot of articulation back then. No waist swivel. That's a bummer. You can do the Van Damme. You can kick up, kick back. And he does have a thigh swivel right here. Now this part right here is painted orange. This part of the thigh right here. The other one is just orange plastic. Move on the knees. Once again, got that same brownish, grayish, whatever color. Like I said, mine's kind of getting worn out a little bit. 90 degrees for the knee bend and everything. And then he does have a toe tilt down. Not much up, no rocker. And then it's moved back here, his little kickstand, his little hill spur. Cleans up really good on the back. Not much. You got these little wings. Now these do go back and forth like that if you want to. And you can move them out like that as well. It's your choice, whatever you want to do. Cleans up. Little waffle area right there. Hello! So yeah, not much articulation, but still I love the mold. It's a good mold. Back then in the chug. So there you go. That is articulation and sculpt work of Shatteredglass Cyclonus. And there he is next to a Voyager and a Deluxe that it came out this year. So kind of a scale. He was always a little taller Deluxe scale back in the chug area. So there you go. Scale. And Crapagonics, a bottle of water, some crappy toilet paper, and squeaks for even more scale. Alright, let's talk about some TFCC Shatteredglass Cyclonus. I still like the mold. Is it outdated? Heck yeah. The articulation is really lacking. It does got some good paint. You know, the TFCC did put a little extra love. It cost a little more to buy these things that were kind of exclusives and everything. So they did put some good paint on this. But, you know, the mold really hasn't aged well. It's 10 plus years old. I mean, you want to say, you know, around 2007, 2008. That's when Cyclonus came out, I think around that time and everything. So, you know, it's just, if it has some articulation, it could stand up to some of the Chug, the Deluxes and Earthrise and Siege. It could definitely stand up to those. But with that, you know, lack of articulation, it's kind of, you know, kind of older and everything. So, but I still love the mold. I think it's one of the better molds in Chug, you know, back then and everything. So I definitely, I don't know if you could find this guy for really cheap, because they are kind of hard to find. They didn't make a whole lot of them. But I do suggest getting the Cyclonus mold, as it's a good mold. I really like it. I had tons of them and everything. So yeah, I like it. So anyways, let's hit the floor, do some floor time. Why don't you join me? Be my neighbor. All right, all right, all right. So yeah, man, I wouldn't mind if they do. I love the Shatteredglass theme. I have a bunch of Shatteredglass stuff and everything. I wouldn't mind if they brought it back and, you know, to the main line. I think it'd be pretty cool. It's a nice little concept. The story behind it would be awesome. They did like maybe a comic or something with it. That'd be pretty sweet. I love the color scheme on this guy. The orange and the red looks really good. So I definitely recommend getting this guy if you can find it. But if not, just get the Cyclonus mode. It just is, you know, it's good. I don't even mention that his little belly button is painted too. I think it's black or something, or blue, maybe. I don't know. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, I like it. It's a good mold. You know, I love doing this kind of thing. Just grab something off the, you know, off my shelf and just reminisce. You know, when you got this and all that stuff, and just, you know, do a little review on it. Hope y'all like this kind of thing. If you do, hit me up in the comments. Say, hey, I like what you're doing. Do some more. How about that? So that was my review over the Transformers Collector Club Shatteredglass Cyclonus and his Bringing the Ruckus or Crurkus, I think it's Crurkus, his little Targetmaster and everything. So hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Go down and hit that sub button for me. Like I said, hit me with some comments. Tell me what you thought of the review. And I guess I'll see you on the next, I'm going to grab something off the shelf and review it. And as always, be good to yourself. Hail Hasbro, and good night, folks. Wow, look at that orange. Look at that red. Yeah, on the fire.